It's very important things, the residential short-term course on physical fitness and wellness. You know very well about all that. This plays a very important role in the promoting the holistic understanding of health, exercise and wellness. With increasing the lifestyle related health issues, such courses provide a structured platform to educate the participant about the significance of physical education, nutrition, and medical sciences, which is play the very important role of our life and maintain the wellness. The relevance of such course lies in the ability to foster awareness about the maintaining an active lifestyle, preventing the chronic disease, and enhancing overall quality of life. It's equipped and participant, student, and professional and fitness enthusiast with the practical skill in the fitness assessment, exercise program, and wellness strategies. The scope of this course extends beyond the personal health benefits. It's prepare individual for career in the fitness training, sports coaching, rehabilitation, and wellness consultancies. Additionally, it contributes to academic and research advancement in the sports sciences and physical education and other disciplines too. And I feel privileged to extend my sincere gratitude and deep appreciation and heartfelt honor in the welcome of our esteemed director of UGC Malviya Training Center, Aligarh Muslim University. I would like to request Dr. Faiza Abbasi ma'am for ice-breaking session about this short-term course.
Good morning. Good morning. Professor Syed Tariq Murtaza sir, course coordinator and chairperson, Department of Physical Education, AMU, Dr. Arshad Bari, my dear participants. I take this opportunity to welcome you to this physical, residential, in-person, offline course on physical fitness and well-being. This is a short-term course of 1 week duration, and I'm very glad to see you all here. I know some of you are faculty members and some of you are research scholars, and together at the hands of Professor Tariq Murtaza and his team, represented by Dr. Arshad Bari, you can see, I have strong hopes that this is going to be a very fruitful, enriching, and beneficial program, not only for your own physical fitness, health, and well-being, but also for your own academic journey. This is a short-term course organized by the UGC MMTTC. It has been duly allocated by the UGC. We were earlier known as the HRDC, and at inception we were called the Academic Staff College. That's how we have functioned for 25 years. For an intervening 9 years, we were called the HRDC, and now this is our new iteration, which is the Malviya Mission Teacher Training Center. My dear friends, the Malviya Mission is edified on the belief that the teacher should be at the center of the entire higher education system, that the teacher is the backbone of the higher education institutions, be it universities or colleges, or be it standalone institutions like the IITs and the IIMs. And I would like to share with you here a quote by Henry Adams, which says, "A teacher doesn't know where his or her impact ends. He affects eternity." So I first want to welcome you here and hail the teacher, the academician, the knowledge seeker within you for this course. I also know that although most of you are from the Department of Physical Fitness and Wellbeing, this is an open for all course. And an open for all course is very special in the regard that it aims to imbue the soft skills and the requisite attitude in an academician, which will take him forward as a higher education practitioner in a higher education sector that is changing every day in the backdrop of globalization, internationalization, and the new revolutions that we are seeing time and again. We have all developed ourselves in the area of online teaching, in the area of digital leadership, and assessments, evaluations, curriculum development, everything we have been doing online post the COVID-19 pandemic. And here, now we have the challenge of artificial intelligence, now we have the challenge of machine learning, now we are faced with the challenge of being turned out of jobs because robots are performing so many of our tasks with much more perfection. However, skill development and continuous learning is something that keeps us abreast with the changing times, with the changing requirements of any professional. So I must congratulate you all for thinking of the need to come out of your respective comfort zones. Every day you would be going to your department, but today you are coming to a new place. I want you to feel very comfortable here. This is your college, this is your center. It was very rightly called the Academic Staff College. And I just want to dwell a little upon, before we start discussing the guideline and the timetable, I just want to dwell a little upon the emphasis of the national education policy on multidisciplinarity, on interdisciplinarity, on holistic education, which focuses very much on the overall development of the body, mind, and soul. So you have realized the need for the development of your body, care for your health, and care for your well-being, which is certainly a tribute to your right thinking, to your being a condescending person, to your being a teacher with a vision. There's a very interesting saying, everyone is interested in health and money. So it's very genuine that you are interested in your own health, but I would request that you take it forward to your multidisciplinary research. If you're from economics, try to see how what you learn here can be integrated with your economic principles and your research on economics for approaching real life ground problems, which can only be approached when the approach is multidisciplinary, because new knowledge exists at the intersection of two disciplines, right? New knowledge exists at the intersection of two disciplines. So if you're doing your PhD, or if you've done your PhD, which is an exact replica of your supervisor's PhD, probably it is not new knowledge. And probably if you are from the biological sciences, but you have something from physical fitness and well-being to be integrated with biological sciences, and then you have conducted diligent research, then maybe you will come across with something that will be an addition to the existing body of knowledge. So now I will request everyone to have your guidelines ready in your hands. I hope everybody has received the registration kit, and the timetable and the guidelines are there with you. Most of you are from AMU, I know, but I think a couple of us are from outside AMU also. I welcome them all. I welcome you all to the UGC MMTTC, and I welcome everyone to the Aligarh Muslim University, a university which is always in the top 10 rankings of the country, be it any national agency or be it any international ranking agency. A university whose parent institution, the Madarsatul Uloom, was founded in 1875, and of which this year, 2025, is the sesquicentennial year. We are completing 150 years of the Madarsatul Uloom, and there are hardly a handful of such historic and reputed organizations in the country, modern technical educational institutions in the country which are 150 years old. This university stands for its traditions of excellence, it stands for its traditions of inclusivity, and it has always stood for its traditions of change management. So you are here in this campus. We wish you a very delightful time, memorable time, and we wish that everyone who has come to Aligarh from outside goes back with a certain rubbing off of the very famous Aligarh Tehzeeb and then be ambassadors of Aligarh. Friends, this course, you have the timetable ready with you. You know it will be, the timetable will be implemented from 9 to 2 every day. So this is a physical course. We will not have any online or hybrid classes. You are expected to remain in the classroom or in the field area or in the gym, whatever Professor Murtaza and Dr. Arshad suggest. You are expected to be physically present. There is no provision of any leave, no provision of any chutti, right? Everyone has got the relieving letter from the chairperson, from the dean, if college then from the principal, and you are deemed to be on duty. So you don't need to take your duty leave. If you need any documentation pertaining to this, please look into our website. You are deemed to be on duty. That means if you are not in the department, you have to be here. You cannot be at a third place. That means absconding, and you should not be absconding. So we will have classes, physical classes every day, 9 to 2. Professor Murtaza and Dr. Arshad, they have invited eminent resource persons to engage these sessions with you. I will request you to make these sessions interactive, have a question and answer, gain as much as possible from them. Every day there will be a tea break, 15 minutes between 2 classes. All of you are invited to have a working lunch here, after which, as you can see in your timetable, there is evaluation. One day it's evaluation of seminar presentation, another day it's project work, one day it's ICT based micro teaching assignment, then there is an MCQ. We will not have any physical class. You don't need to come here. You can have lunch and go. In these active learning sessions, your contribution will be online. So this is an offline course, but in a blended mode. We will make a Google Classroom for all of you. You will be added to it. It is mandatory that you be added to the Google Classroom. And all these assignments, the seminar, the ICT based teaching, and the project work, 20 marks each. They be submitted on the Google Classroom. For the seminar presentation, the course coordinator will be giving you a topic. You are requested to make a 5 to 7 minute video presentation. With slides, without slides, you decide. You know better. It's your topic. Whether you are able to justify it with a presentation or not depends on you. 5 to 7 minutes presentation on the topic given by the course coordinator. That is your seminar presentation. And one very eminent evaluator, again engaged by the course coordinator, he or she will be evaluating your seminar presentation. 5 to 7 minutes video. But make sure that if you are submitting a presentation, then there is a genuine mix of your own video speaking and the presentation. So don't just put the presentation and speak in the background, right? Or don't just upload the PPT. Be there. You know, we have to prove the robots wrong. We can't let the PPT eliminate us, okay? So a little bit of 20-80, 60-40 mix of your own video so that the listener can also participate in the communication looking at your facial expressions. So that is your first assignment. 5 to 7 minutes video on a topic given by the coordinator. Upload on Google Classroom. The afternoon hours after lunch are being given to you for self-paced learning. You are not free. You are independent. There won't be anybody teaching here, but you will be learning by your own hands-on exercise. Second is your project work. So my dear friends, I have already spoken to you about the National Education Policy. Come what may, be what it is, like it or not, you teach whatever subject, it cannot anymore remain oblivious of the National Education Policy. So given that we are all higher education practitioners, teachers and research scholars, this 1000-word written assignment is your take on the National Education Policy. We are giving you a very broad choice in this. The policy is actually a vision document. The policy is not very clearly a guideline as to how it can be implemented. But I'm sure everybody is aware of the policy. We want you to read up a little, not just the policy, but also some of the relevant documents that you can find on the UGC website about, you know, academic bank of credit, about the dual degree system, about credit transfer, etc., etc. Your take, you like it or not, you are very, very free to give me your take on the National Education Policy. Again, be it Hindi, be it English, be it Urdu. It should be your writing. It should neither be plagiarized, copy-paste. It should neither be from ChatGPT. You want to give me a handwritten 1000 words? You're most welcome. If you are doing some bit of handwriting, you can just scan it and upload it in the form of a PDF file on Google Classroom, the link on Google Classroom. Okay? But please make sure it has not been plagiarized. Please make sure it has not been copied and pasted. And please make sure it is not from ChatGPT. We have the necessary software to detect plagiarism and also to detect ChatGPT or anything, DeepSeek, okay? So please don't do that. You're welcome to write it by hand. You're welcome to give us a Hindi, Urdu, English copy, whatever you're comfortable with, we will accept, but be original, please. Next is your ICT-based micro-teaching assignment. Micro-teaching, as you all know, it's a teaching exercise, and this is a teacher training center. So this will be on your topic, whatever you teach, whatever you research. Again, a 5 to 7 minutes presentation on a topic that you teach, or on a topic that you research, a paper maybe that you have presented somewhere. Again, making a PPT or not is your choice entirely. It's your topic. You are the best judge. You know whether you will be able to defend it and explain it and demonstrate it with a PPT or without a PPT. You can even use a whiteboard and chalk method, but your video should be very clear. And then the same guideline as in the seminar presentation, that a happy mix of your own video as well as your slides. Don't let the slides eliminate you. Don't speak in the background. Show the slides and then also your own self. maybe in an inset. You can place your own video in an inset on the slide. There are many softwares these days. There's OBS, there's VSDC. If you know one of these softwares, very good. Try to use them. If you don't, you can learn. And if some of you, for your ICT-based evaluations, are interested in using our computer lab in the after lunch sessions, you are most welcome. We have a very well-equipped computer lab with all these softwares that I am talking about for mixing your videos, and there will be some help also available for you in the computer lab. So please make good use of that if you want to, if you have the necessary IT infrastructure in your department or at home, feel free. But the computer lab is here for you. With all the software, we have VSDC for you if you want to use VSDC for mixing your videos and editing. And we also have OBS for you if you want to use it. And you are free to make a good video. All the evaluator will look for is a good video that makes sense. And please keep to the time limit also. 5 to 7 minutes is good enough, right? And finally, you will be having a multiple choice objective test based on whatever has been shared with you in the classroom, in the deliberations with the resource person, and the slides of the resource person will also be shared with you. Based on that, you are requested to prepare for an MCQ. The MCQ again will be hosted in the stipulated time on Google Form. We will send a link to your WhatsApp group. The questions will be given to us by the course coordinator, and then these MCQ, 20 MCQ, no negative marking. So all that you have to do is you are requested to submit your responses within time, because after 1.5 hours, we will be withdrawing the link and the link will not be accessible for you. So do it within time. As soon as you submit it, your score will be auto-generated and you will know how much you have scored. And based on all this, coupled with your overall performance, the best indicator of the overall performance is the attendance sheet that we send in every session. So in this session, you have registered. That is your indication of attendance, evidence of attendance. But in all other sessions, in the first 15 or the last 15, we will play a game of dice. First 15 or the last 15 minutes of the session, an attendance sheet will be circulated in the classroom. Find your name and sign it. Sign it for yourself. Don't sign for anybody else. We can always match with the signature on your form, and you can find out if this is a proxy signing. I know we are all teachers and research scholars, but when we sit on the other side of the table, we become students. So it happens. It happens. But please don't do that. Okay? If you're making a proxy for your friend, I know how to make out that it's actually a proxy. So punctuality, regularity, initiative, conduct, responsiveness, etc. These are marks that will be awarded by the director and the course coordinator depending on your overall performance out of 20. And then your grades will be calculated, and you may get an A grade or an A plus also, or B or C, whatever. But if you get an F grade, then you need to do the course again without any financial implication. You will be given an e-relieving letter on the 24th of February at 5 o'clock through a digital code posted in your group, by using which you will be able to download your e-relieving letter. That means on the next day, you can join your respective host institutions. Get back to your department. Next day doesn't mean Sunday, or next day doesn't mean a holiday. Next day means next working day. So don't be in a hurry to go and join at 5 o'clock, or don't be in a hurry to join on a holiday in the morning. You're getting the relieving letter at 5 on 24th. You can happily join on 25th at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m., your respective departments. However, for your valediction, I will request you to come back once more on 25th, just for an hour, when we will have a befitting ceremony with all of you. Maybe there will be a very eminent chief guest, very sought after personality, and everyone will have a picture opportunity here with the course coordinator and the chief guest and the guest of honor, when we will be handing you your group photograph and in your case your certificate also, signed by the course coordinator and me. So a couple of participants who have come from outside, if you want to go on 24th, we will relieve you on 24th and give your certificate on 24th itself. But for everybody who is here, you are requested to join the valedictory ceremony on 25th. There's another course going on actually here, and we want a combined valedictory ceremony, a real grand occasion for all of you, with a photo op here. Okay. So if you look at your timetable, and I think the coordinator are more suited to discuss the timetable with you. There's just one single point that I want to discuss with you here, is that all your sessions will take place in our lecture theatre here, lecture theatre 2. After this session, please have tea and come to the lecture theatre 2. Except the first sessions starting Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Monday, Dr. Arshad Bari and Dr. Mirajuddin Faridi will be taking your sessions in the Department of Physical Health and Sports Education, and you have to go there at 7:30. Then you can come back here at 10:45. So 7:30 to 9, and this is something very interesting, and I find it very peculiar to this course. We are doing this for this course. We have not done it for any other course before. So 7:30 to 9, these 3 sessions will take place at the Department of Physical Health and Sports Education. Dr. Arshad Bari will be there. Dr. Mirajuddin will be there. For that session, we will send the attendance sheet also there. If you want to have tea there, we can send tea there, or it's better that you come here at 10:30, have tea, and then go to your classroom at 10:45. We are very well, yeah? No, now Dr. Arshad says 3 days. So it's not mentioned there. It's not mentioned there. I just got to know that he has planned it for 3 days. Yes. The last 3 days, first session at the Department of Physical Health and Sports Education. For the participants staying here in the hostel, we will make arrangements for your conveyance. Actually, I had expected many participants, so we'd arrange for a bus. But of course, now we don't need a bus because I think there are just about 2-3 participants in the hostel. So we will make arrangements for you to send you there at 7:30 in the morning, and then to bring you back also. You can go back to the hostel, have breakfast, and then come back for the class at 10:45, everybody. In the end, my dear friends, I want to tell you, we are known for punctuality. We are known for regularity. Our resource persons are never late. For this session, to start at 9:30, Professor Tariq, Murtaza and Dr. Arshad Bari were there in my room at 9:25. And all our resource persons, thankfully, are this well-mannered and well-behaved. So, a congruent response from the participants is also requested. Please be in the class at the right time. It's a very sorry figure that, Dr. Arshad will go to the class with a resource person and just 10 people will be sitting there. And, I know you are locals, you might be wanted at the department, but it's just a matter of 6 days. So please don't do that, all right? And make good use of this time. These are opportunities that not many people get. And I can vouch for this timetable to be a very, very effective one, and I'm deeply committed to implementing this timetable as effectively as possible. I'm sure at the end of this, you are going to go back with great benefits, not just for your health and fitness, but also for your academics and for your academic leadership. If you were learning the best practices of academic leadership in the sense that you value punctuality, you value regularity, I can vouch for the fact that no, not a single session will go vacant or waste or without any resource person. Although no timetable is set in stone, sometimes we have fallouts. It's every coordinator's nightmare. You get a phone call, Faiza, main aaj nahi aa sakta hu, you know. But we will certainly manage something. I'm sure Dr. Arshad Bari will also get these phone calls. I'm not available today, there's a meeting, I'm sick. Fine, man proposes, God disposes. But we will certainly make sure that your time is best utilized when you are here. All we need is your positive cooperation to the immensely committed approach that we show you all here. If you have any feedback about tea or snacks or maybe lunch, I suggest that you can designate one person as your representative, and you can give your feedback to him or her, and one of you can always, if there are huge complaints or something, you can always get in touch with the staff, or I'm also there. But I do request you to keep that in mind, that this is not home, and likes and dislikes are very idiosyncratic sometimes. So although we try our best to cater to your needs, sometimes they cannot be, it's not possible to cater to idiosyncratic needs. So please cooperate with that. A larger level of toleration, which is also the message of Sir Syed, is what is required here. Friday we will be closed after lunch, after prayer. You're free. Please prepare for your assignments. All your assignments should reach us by Friday evening, so that Saturday and Sunday we can calculate your grades. Therefore, we will be able to give you certificates, and your grade has to be printed on the certificate. And please remember, one missing assignment means certificate withheld. So there are 3 assignments plus an MCQ. Your performance has to be evaluated in all 4. If one is missing, I'm sorry, we will withhold your certificate. So that day, with the chief guest, you get just a picture and not the certificate. I look forward to your feedback on the last day of the session. We will also give you some feedback form, again to be filled in on the Google Forms, and the course coordinator and probably Dr. Arshad will be taking this feedback from you, and then we will meet on the valedictory. For everything else, we are here, we are deeply committed, and we look forward to the same cooperation from you. Once again, welcome to the Aligarh Muslim University, welcome to our hostel, and welcome to the UGC MMTTC. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I think everything is clear about the short-term course from A to Z. One more thing, as the topic given by the course coordinator to your seminar presentations, you just noted down on that. The significance of physical fitness and wellness in artificial intelligence era. Significance of physical fitness and wellness in AI era, in artificial intelligence era. Okay, the significance of physical fitness and wellness in artificial intelligence era. Okay, thank you. And now I feel very honored to introduce the course coordinator and chairman Department of Physical Education, Professor Syed Tariq Murtaza sir. He is a very well-known personality, especially in the field of yogic sciences. So I request you, sir, please come here and share your valuable words.
Thank you very much, Dr. Arshad Bari. And at the very outset, really it's memorable event is going to be happened under Dr. Faiza Abbasi ma'am. Whenever I met her, she is so enthusiastic and positive in approach that sometimes I wonder कि किस तरीके से एक इंसान जो है वो इतना पॉजिटिव हर वक्त रह सकता है जबकि इतना थकान इनको हो जाती होगी। मैं एक डिपार्टमेंट संभालता हूँ, कोशिश करता हूँ ना थकूँ, मगर थक जाता हूँ, तो इनके पास तो आप जैसे मतलब शी रिसीव्स myriads of participants from different disciplines. I don't know, अभी बता रही थी ये कि इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम से रिलेटेड एक प्रोग्राम होने जा रहा है, उसमें जो है वो 100 पार्टिसिपेंट्स तो आएंगे ही आएंगे। तो मैं ये थोड़ा सा समझना चाह रहा था, मैडम से बाद में भी समझ लूँगा इसको कि कैसे एनर्जी को अपने मेंटेन करके रखती हैं। हमने इनको इनवाइट किया कि आप हमारे यहाँ डिपार्टमेंट में जो है वो एक योग ट्रेनिंग सेशन चलता है सुबह 7 से 8, तो उसमें ज्वाइन करें तो हम लोगों को जो है वो इज़्ज़त अफजाई बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाएगी। आप लोगों को मालूम ही है कि फ़िज़िकल फ़िटनेस, वेलबींग, ये सारी चीज़ें हम लोग सुनते चले आ रहे हैं और हम लोग समझते भी हैं इसकी वो। ये जो आपके अगले 6 दिन हैं जिसमें आपके 18 से 20 सेशंस यू आर गोइंग टू हैव, मतलब इसमें अरशद बारी साहब ने बहुत मेहनत की है रिसोर्स पर्सन्स को इकट्ठा करने की, और वो रिसोर्स पर्सन्स जो बहुत डायनामिक हैं अपनी फील्ड में और डिफरेंट डिसिप्लिन्स के हैं। ऐसा नहीं है कि वो फिज़िकल एजुकेशन से ओनली देर आर रिलेटेड, यानी वो मेडिकल ब्रांच से भी हैं, वो किसी और दूसरी ब्रांच से भी हैं रिलेटेड विद दैट। तो आप लोगों को मतलब यू आर गोइंग टू गेन अलॉट, लेकिन यहाँ से जो भी खड़ा होकर के बोलेगा तो आप लोग उससे सीख जाओगे? नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होगा। सीखना आपने है, अटेंटिव आपको रहना है सेशन के दौरान। अच्छा, उसका पहला प्रिंसिपल, सबसे पहला प्रिंसिपल इंडियन कल्चर में बताया जाता है किसी भी चीज़ में अटेंटिव रहने के लिए और उसको ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रिसीव करने के लिए इंडियन कल्चर में हमेशा बताया जाता है कि आवर बैक शुड बी विदाउट एनी सपोर्ट while learning things. Our back should be without any support and we should sit erect. अच्छा, जब आप ऐसे रहोगे, अभी जिस पोजीशन में भी आपको, आप देखो, थोड़ा सा सोचो, तो आपकी बैक नहीं है, अभी नहीं, अब करो नहीं, अरे कुछ कह नहीं रहा मैं ये कह रहा हूँ अभी बस इवेल्युएट करो अपने को, देखो आप, है ना, थोड़ा सा लिथार्जिक हो जाता है आदमी ऐसा करके। ये तो आराम का पोस्चर है, राइट। अच्छा, लर्निंग, अब डीप लर्निंग अगर आपको करनी, इफ़ यू आर ए डीप सीकर ऑफ लर्निंग, तो फिर आपको तो है वो थोड़ा सा अटेंटिव रहना होगा। तो पूरे सेशंस में बनना मुश्किल काम होगा थोड़ा सा, लेकिन यहाँ पे ज़्यादातर तो फिज़िकल एजुकेशन के लोग हैं, तो फिज़िकल एजुकेशन के लोगों की जो स्पाइनल इरेक्टर है वो तो बहुत ही स्ट्रांग है। तो आप लोग ऐसे नहीं बैठोगे, है ना, थोड़ा सा अलर्ट होकर के बैठोगे। एक बार अलर्ट होकर बैठ जाओगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपके पास चीज़ें आने लगेंगी। यानी अगर आप एट द बैक ऑफ योर चेयर, इफ़ यू आर हिटिंग योर बैक, तो फिर आप 2 चीज़ें अगर ले रहे हो 10 में से, लेकिन अगर आप छोड़ रहे हो तो कम से कम 6-7 ले लोगे, है नी। अच्छा, दूसरी चीज़ जो है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है वो है नोट्स टेकिंग। सुनना नहीं है। मैडम ने बहुत सारी बातें बोली, मैं समझता हूँ बहुत सारी बातें आप लोगों के लिए भी नहीं थी, मेरे लिए भी नहीं थी। आई जॉटेड डाउन हियर। तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आपको जो भी चीज़ लगे, एनीथिंग विच मतलब यू थिंक कि इट्स न्यू फॉर मी, सिंपली जॉट इट डाउन। वरना साइंस ये बताती है कि 400 बिलियन बाइट्स पर सेकेंड हमारा ब्रेन इंफॉर्मेशन रिसीव कर रहा है। 400 बिलियन बाइट्स बहुत होती हैं, कई हज़ार जीबी होता है, उसमें से 200 बाइट्स वो कैप्चर करता है। तो ये तो आपको सॉर्ट आउट करना है ना कि इतने बिलियन में से कितने आपको लेने हैं। तो उसके लिए आपको थोड़े से एफर्ट्स आपको लगाने होंगे। आपके पास जितने भी स्पीकर्स आ रहे हैं, लेक्चरर्स आ रहे हैं, दे आर डायनेमिक, दे आर गुड, लेकिन वही बात है सारी कि आपको करना है सारा काम। मैडम ने जैसा कहा, प्लीज़ डोंट प्ले ट्रूएंट विद योर क्लासेस। क्लासेस को ऑफ नहीं करिएगा, आप आते रहिएगा, बने रहिएगा यहाँ पर बिल्कुल। और मैं समझता हूँ अगर आप एक टारगेट बना लीजिए, असल में हम लोग थोड़ा सा टारगेटलेस बैठते हैं तो फिर हमें परेशानी हो जाती है कि हम लोग समझ नहीं पाते कि कितने नोट्स बनाने हैं, हमको कहाँ तक नोट्स बनाना है। तो मैं आपको एक टारगेट दे रहा हूँ कि आप जो है वो पर लेक्चर कम से कम 10 जो है वो नोट्स तो आप बना ही लें, 10 लाइनें आप लिख ही लें। मतलब हर लेक्चरर आपको आएगा तो कम से कम 10 नई बातें तो ज़रूर बता करके जाएगा। अगर नहीं जा रहा है तो अरशद बारी साहब की मेहनत बेकार चली जाएगी। तो 10 तो होंगी ही हर हाल में, पक्का है। दे आर सो वाइब्रेंट, दे आर सो ब्रिलियंट। तो आप लोगों की जिम्मेदारी है कि आप 10 कम से कम बनाएंगे तो 18 से 20 में आपके पास हो गए 180 से 200 नई बातें जो आपकी डायरी में लिखी हुई होंगी। वरना इतनी बिलियन बाइट्स की इंफॉर्मेशन रिसीव करते पे आइडिया आता है और टक से निकल जाता है बाहर, फिर वो आता ही नहीं हमारे पास कभी। तो मैं आप लोगों से कह रहा हूँ कि आप लोग एक बार रात में रिवाइज़ करेंगे उसको नोट्स बनाने के लिए। मैडम ने इतने बहुत सारे असाइनमेंट्स दे दिए, मैं तो मतलब डर रहा था कि कैसे होंगे ये सारे, है नहीं। तो चैट जीपीटी के बारे में भी मैडम ने आपको इन्फॉर्म कर दिया है कि सॉफ्टवेयर्स वगैरह सारे हैं, उसको मत करिएगा। ये एआई जो है वो, आप लोग यंग फैकल्टी हो, ये एआई जो है वो, मतलब मैं बहुत ही बेसिक भाषा बोल रहा हूँ कि ये एआई जो है वो हमारे और आपके दिमागों को खुट्टल कर रही है। खुट्टल समझते हैं ना, छुरी खुट्टल हो गई, मतलब किसी काम की नहीं बची। हाँ, है ना, ब्लंट जिसको हम बोलते हैं। तो बिल्कुल दिमाग खुट्टल हो जाएगा हमारा आपका अगर हम इसको इस उम्र में अगर चलाएंगे जिस उम्र में आप लोग इस वक्त, है नहीं। अभी तो छोटे छोटे बच्चों के पास भी वो सब है और वो सारी चीज़ें हैं। आप अगर क्रिएटिव नहीं बने तो आगे आने वाली जनरेशन जिसको आप लोग संभालोगे, ज़्यादातर रिसर्च स्कॉलर से इस वक्त मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, तो मतलब आप उनको पकड़ नहीं पाओगे, उनके पास इतना इन्फॉर्मेशन है। आज की डेट में सोशल इंटरेक्शन कितना कम हो गया है हमें आपको सबको मालूम है। अभी यहाँ खाली छोड़ दिया जाए तो शायद मेरे ख्याल से बातें कम करेंगे हम लोग कि फ़ैज़ा मैडम ने क्या कहा, किसने क्या कहा, और अपना अपना मोबाइल लेके बैठ जाएंगे। घर के अंदर ऐसा हो रहा है यार, 5 लोग बैठे हुए हैं और पाँचों अपने अपने मोबाइल पे ऐसे करके बैठे हुए हैं। तो सोशल इंटरेक्शन ख़त्म हो गया। फिज़िकल फिटनेस रूटीन आपको जो है वो सोशल इंटरेक्शन का मौका दे देती है ना। सोशल इंटरेक्शन आप थोड़ा सा करते हो, वो सारी चीज़ें 18-20 सेशंस में आपको ये सारी चीज़ें मिलेंगी। मैं बस एक ही रिक्वेस्ट आप लोगों से कर रहा हूँ कि प्लीज़ डोंट प्ले ट्रूएंट विद योर क्लासेस, कम रेगुलरली, पंचुअलिटी आपकी जो है वो हॉलमार्क होना चाहिए ताकि आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सीख पाएँ। और मैं फिर से एक बार तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा कर रहा हूँ फ़ैज़ा मैडम का कि उन्होंने जो है वो इतना एनर्जेटिकली और इस बात को संभाला है और हमारे ऊपर इतना कॉन्फिडेंस उन्होंने रखा कि हम लोग रिसोर्स पर्सन्स दें और वो सारी चीज़ें करें। थैंक यू मैडम। इन्हीं वर्ड्स के साथ हम लोग जो हैं वो विदा लेते हैं। अगला सेशन हम लोगों का अभी राइट नाउ शुरू हो जाएगा मैडम, हम लोग अभी 10:45 पे हम लोगों का शुरू हो जाएगा। तो थोड़ा सा टी ब्रेक वगैरह आप लोग कर लीजिए, उसके बाद इंशाल्लाह हम लोग फिर मिलते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक्स।
शुभ